Good afternoon and welcome to our 6th Virtual Special Mentions Assembly from Bolton-on-Swale St Mary's Primary School. And a special welcome again from me and from Bolton Bear, who's lurking over here in the corner, and a special welcome from all your teachers. So today, first house point to word, who can spot where I am today? So house point if you recognise where I am today. And another much trickier house point, I think, if you will recognise the painting behind me. You'll have seen this before, but who knows the name of the artist? And this is a local artist who paints lots of the sheep in the fields in Richmond and North Yorkshire. This local artist came and painted this picture over 40 years ago now in our school. So the name of the artist. Now, special mentions today is once again celebrating how very well you are all doing and how well your parents are doing and anybody at home who is helping you to stick in with your home learning. Because we know it's not easy, especially for such a long time. And if you're really sticking in with things like your maths and English, that will help you when you do eventually come back to school. So do keep trying hard, and we're going to give you some special mentions today for all that hard work. Before I go on to each teacher's special mentions, I've got a special message and well done for those people that took part in Mr Ramsbottom's Scorton to London challenge. So over half term you were asked to walk, cycle, in whatever way you can, as many miles as you can, and they were going to add together and see if our whole school could travel the distance from Scorton to London. Well, Mr Ramsbottom and your teachers have seen some fantastic pictures, so a big well done, and you can have 5 house points if you took part in the Scorton to London challenge. We've still been receiving lots of brilliant photographs and we're still totalling up your miles. They're still coming in. But a message from Mr Ramsbottom is that we've most certainly got to London, and we've probably got even further across the English Channel or across the North Sea, and we'll be updating you on how far we've got. If you're still sending your pictures in, or you're still finishing the Scorton to London challenge, there's still time to do that. Here are some people you might recognise competing this challenge. So some people did the Scorton to London challenge and they walked with their dogs. That was a great idea. Lots of people cycled, and many of them used sent maps of the distances they travelled, so well done for that. And lots of people involved their whole family in the Scorton to London challenge, so well done if you did that, and if you wrote about it and recorded it, also a big well done. So that was 5 house points for doing that. Now some messages from your teachers. So from Mrs Reynolds. Mrs Reynolds says, really big well done for your maths work this week, for the work you've been doing on shape. A big well done if you've been out identifying leaves, names of leaves, and looking for signs of summer. So a house point for your maths shape work, a house point if you've been out and about looking for signs of summer and doing leaf identification work, and a house point if you have completed or made a good start on your summer picture. And here's somebody you'll recognise who completed their summer picture. Okay. From Miss Jenkins also wants to give her class a house point for any work on summer and any summer artwork. A really big well done for that. People in Miss Jenkins' class, you've also been working hard on seasons of the year, months of the year, so a house point for that. And a 3rd house point from Miss Jenkins if you have been trying hard with your spelling rules, and we've seen lots of examples of that work, so really big well done for that. Now, Mrs Jones wants me to congratulate you for carrying on with your Egyptian work. Lots of you still been completing Egyptian research and presenting it in amazing ways. So here's somebody's great Egyptian work. And some of you have had real projects and spent many weeks on your Tutankhamun masks, and they're still coming in as well. So any Egyptian work that you have been completing, have a house point for that. Have another house point if you've been listening to the Ichabod story by J.K. Rowling, and have another house point if you have completed RE work, the jigsaw work linked to RE and comparing different beliefs of different faiths. Mr Ramsbottom says, a really big well done if you have completed work on volcanoes, linked to Egypt, linked to Greece. And we've been presenting these in really creative ways. Some people have made top trumps cards. They've collected facts about dormant volcanoes that might still erupt. So great work linked to your Greek topic. Mr. Ramsbottom would like to give you a house point if you've written a limerick this week and he'd like to hear and read some more of those. And a house point if you've completed science work on dissolving, your dissolving experiment. Now, I've got some birthdays that happened towards the end of half term. So they're all class 4 birthdays, listen hard. Dylan Crowther was 11 on the 26th of May. So for Dylan, a really big happy birthday. Henry was also 11 on the 26th of May, Henry in class 4, so big well done to Henry. And Gracie in class 4, Gracie was 10 on the 31st of May. So happy birthday to all those people. And we do remember you all on your birthdays. We haven't forgotten you. Now, as we come to the end of this special mentions, I know that some people have been able to come back to school this week, and some people are still not able to come back to school. So if you've come back to school, of course, it's been wonderful to see you. If you're not able to come back to school, please know that your teachers are still really thinking about you. You're still a really, really special part of the community of Bolton-on-Swale. So if you're not back at school, please do keep in touch with your teachers. We do want to see the photographs of your work. We do want to hear from you, and we will reply to you. And please do look on the website where there are lots of brilliant photographs of all the things that you've been doing. Many of you watch Reverend Mary on a Monday morning, or you can go into the parish website at any time during the week, and Reverend Mary tells our Open the Book Bible stories, which are great stories to listen to. And Reverend Yvonne also thinks about our school and our community and prays for us at all her services during the week. And this is a special prayer that Reverend Yvonne has been using for all of us, for your family, for our school, for everyone in the community. And I'm going to finish the special mentions today using the prayer that Reverend Yvonne's been using. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make his face to shine upon you and give you his peace, now and always. Amen. Have a great weekend, and we'll be in touch with you again on Monday. Bye-bye.